Hello, guys, and welcome back. I know it's kind of late, but I just figured, let's just jump on for a little bit and share my question with you guys. Uh, Let me just wait for a minute. Let me get this thing set up. Uh, okay. Hey, Rooster. Rooster, thank you. You're the first. That was fast. That was real fast. Yeah, I just have a question. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the thumbs up. You made it to my live stream. Um, oh, whoa, everybody's just is getting here kind of fast. I didn't even get time to really prepare. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Uh, I really appreciate it. I'm still trying to get this thing set up, and I could share with you a question. I didn't know what to say or do in a situation like that. Let me just get it. Okay, I'm on. Okay, thank you. Appreciate the love, everybody tuning in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as soon as you, um, you know, start the live stream. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate all the thumbs up so far. Uh, just want to get this thing started. Oops, so you always here first. I don't know how you do it, but I really appreciate the fact that you're always here before everyone. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I don't know if I should wait, but usually I don't wait. I just jump right into it. You know, um, because the truth be told, I don't want to be on this live stream for too long. I just want to jump in it and share with you what I have tonight. Hopefully, you guys could help me out with the question that was asked of me. I guess you guys are here. Since you're here, I don't want to keep you guys waiting, so I just want to jump right into it. So, guys, I would say a friend of mine um, asked a question, and I kind of have to spin it around. You know, I have to actually think about it for a minute. Because oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the love. Welcome to my LS. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up as soon as you stop by for a minute. So, for the ones who are listening, so the question that was asked, it was kind of weird, but it's a friend, so I usually listen because that's what I do. When you have a friend, if they're going through any kind of problems or anything like that, sometimes all they need is they need someone to listen. Um, so actually, I have to take it down. Notes. So, Rupsar, here goes. Because I had to take notes because I know most likely I probably would forget the whole conversation that I had with that particular person. You know, um, Most of the times they watch my videos, live streams, so I don't know if she's gonna watch this. So I can't really put her on blast or put her name out there like that. So she might not be here. She might be sleeping. So anyway, the question that was asked is okay is where do I have it? She said, for 5 years, I have been with this one person. I've been dating this person for 5 years. I have done everything for this person and more. Um, we pretty much do everything together. We spend a lot of time together. I know that he loves me. That's what she says. I know that he loves me. At least she thinks he still do. But she said with everything that she have done for this person, he just picked up and left with a note. And guys, you want to know what the note says? The note says, sorry, but I'm with somebody else. Now that's deep, guy. That's why I had to take notes because it was too much for me to remember. Now, the fact that he leaves a note, I don't know what kind of breakup. I don't think men should really break up with a woman and just leave a note and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I'm with somebody else. So that particular person came to me and asking me, this is the question for you guys who are listening. I know some of you guys just tune in. The question was, what would I do if I'm dating someone for 5 years and you really thought that that person really loves you because you guys pretty much do everything together, been together for so long. You actually thought that, okay, this person might be the one. You might get married, grow old, have kids, all that stuff together. And then one day you probably, got home from work and there's a note on the bed saying that I'm sorry, but, I found somebody. Just that's it. Something simple. I'm sorry, I found someone. And, she's asking me, what should I do? Now, that's kind of like a deep thing, Like, okay, I'm cool with a lot of people. A lot of people are going through problems, especially right now with the whole virus thing. You can't say the word, you can't use the word kind of situation on my channel because YouTube will probably block the person or just, shut down this video, take it down, whatever. So I can't really use the word. But yeah, because of this whole virus thing, a lot of people are pretty much losing it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking only about people being depressed. Oh, let me see what Roopster said. Roopster said, you cannot be with someone that don't want to be with you. Okay, I get it. You're right. You can't really force the person if they don't want to be with you. But the way how I look at it, Roopster, is that at least, you know, he should have just have like a something like sit down together and be like, listen, okay, we've been dating for 5 years, and I know, it's not fair for me to do this to you, but I found somebody else and I'm gonna move on. I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna work between us. Just say something like that. I'm thinking maybe, she might be upset, but she might let it go. Just think about it for a fact, Roopster. Like, if someone, like, hi, my friend, thank you, MJ fam, appreciate the love. Since you're here, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Um, and Roopster, like, let me get into it before, I could go back, kind of like catch up for some people who probably miss the whole storyline. Probably could fill in some space. So, Roopster, what I was saying is that it should have been a better way for that guy, to break up with that particular person. I don't think it's fair for any woman to get off work after spending so many times, so many years, I would say, with this particular person, and all of a sudden you get home one day and there's a note on your bed saying that, you know what, I found somebody, and that's them out. I think that's really cold. And the bottom line is, if you're gonna break up with somebody, I don't think that's the way to go. That's just me. Now, when this particular person asked me, I had to think about it because, oh, thank you, my friend, appreciate the love. She said, I think they need to talk about it. Actually, you know what? Who said that? Amel, you're absolutely right. Um, in any relationship, before you get married, you get to know the person. Sometimes it takes a few years before you get married, you know. So, but what I'm saying is that if you have plans to get married and have a family and all that stuff, and somewhere along the line, the man find another woman and saying, okay, he don't want to be with this woman anymore. But instead of sit down and have like a normal conversation, He write a note and leave it on the bed. Now, for me personally, I have a problem with that. I think real men are not supposed to do things like this. If you're a real man, you got to do things the right way. You don't just um, surprise a woman, with news like that, and that's why she came to me, you know, um, and asking me like, what do I do now? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because her plans was already, to be with this person, get married, have a family. Okay, they already was living together. So if you're living with someone, it just means that okay, the next step is to get married and then have kids and start your family. That's how it's supposed to work. But it doesn't always work this way. Somewhere along the line, someone messed up. Now, for me, I think it might have something to do with this whole virus thing that's going on. You know what I mean? A lot of people are tripping right now. They're just not thinking clearly. Like I know people right now, they're stressed out. I know a lot of people right now, they can't focus. You know what I mean? There's so much stuff going on right now. Like ask most of the people right now. You probably ask them if they feel depressed from time to time with everything that's going on. And of course, especially if you're one of those persons who just live on the news all day, all night, like your TV just stuck on the news, you never change it. Those people is the one with the most problems because they live on the news and they listen and they believe everything that's on the news, even though some of the news is being edited, some of the news is being created by, whoever is in charge, whoever the producer is, because every news media, they have a producer. He decides what goes on, what doesn't go on. You know what I mean? So it's not like everything that they find out, they share. They share what they think you guys need to see. That's just how news work in general. You know what I mean? So I have a friend, they used to work in the news, and they left a while ago. But that's how it works. You go in, and there's all kinds of papers that reporters share with the producer, and the producer make the decision whether they're gonna share a particular news. Like they decide, okay, what does the people want to see today? Okay, let us see. Okay, let's keep sharing this. And that's why you notice, like right now in the news, this is a technique that they've been using for years. Whatever is going on at a particular time, they hit you with it morning, noon, and night. They don't take a break. It's kind of like a sweepstake or whatever they call it. It just keep coming, keep coming. But stuff that's really important, they're not sharing it. They're just gonna keep sharing this one particular thing, until something else that's big that takes over this whole thing. So for me, I'm just saying that I think it's just a lot of things that's happening right now that cause people to be stressed out the way they are right now. So it could be, that might be a reason why this particular person is going through what they're going through. I don't always have good advice, but for the most part, I think I give okay advice, because my advice, I try to give them positive outlook on whatever the situation is, and sometimes that's all people really need. Because if you're already feeling something bad like hatred and anger and all that stuff, you don't want to add more wood to the fire. You know what I mean? To the flames or whatever you want to call it. You just want to think about it, and after you think about it, you want to make a conscious decision. So I think this particular friend, with everything that she must be going through right now, the feelings, what I mean, like being at home alone and all these things. Let me see what Roops to say. He says something. Okay. Amir said they should talk about it, and you should let her know that, I don't love you anymore, and she should accept it. Okay, that's right. But especially in the States here, it's hard for a woman to take like such honesty. You know, you might have to break it down slowly to her. And I'm saying, sure, either way, this woman is going to be hurt. And I think she's going to be hurt for the simple fact that she put her time and her energy for 5 years, you know, with plans. Okay, he's the one, he's my husband, you know, we're going to have a family. So when that doesn't happen, yes, it will hurt. And, you know, I mean, it's probably going to make her a bit depressed. And, you know, because now she has to restart everything. But you're kind of right, though. She should accept the fact that, you know, he comes out and he tells her, listen, this is how I feel, and I just don't want to be with you anymore. And of course it's gonna hurt. I think that would hurt anyone. Even so, if a male were to put himself in that same particular situation, he would feel just as bad as she did. And that's why she needed somebody to talk to. So she comes to me to talk to me, to just kind of tell me, like, this is how I'm feeling and I don't know what to do. And I think the only thing I could say at this particular time is that, you know, it's going to take some time for her to get over this person, because in any situation, I believe whether it's a male or a female, if you spend excessive amount of time with this person and you love them or you have feelings for them, whatever, I guarantee you that if this person surprised you with something like, I don't want to be with you anymore, just randomly, like no warning sign or anything like that, of course it's going to hurt this person. You know, but I believe that there should be warning signs. Like if you are about to do something, you know, you want to give warning. You know, hi my friend, thank you for the thumbs up, appreciate the love. Happy to see you. Clara Lights is in the house. If you're not friends with, you know, anyone, you know, you could be friends, you know, you guys could connect and, you know, do your thing. Today I'm here sharing the story that a friend of mine, you know, she asked me, um, you know, what should she do, because apparently someone who she spend excessive amount of time with and live with and plan a future with, just leave a letter stated that he didn't want to be with her anymore. So that's what I was talking about real quick. I have to go over that because this, you know, a few new people just showed up. You know, appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Yes, as I was saying, you know, I see you guys listening. You know, you guys can give me your feedback. As I said, in this situation, it's not easy. You know, I know a lot of people right now who's going through hard times. You know, that's exactly what happened to me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry, but that is really sad, and that's what I'm trying to say. You know, right now to, you know, everyone who's on the live stream right now, that my friend, you know, she's right now she's in a sad place. You know, I try to give good advice, but anywhere you look at it, you know, I mean, I think any male who, whatever he's feeling, you know, and he wants to leave a woman to be with somebody else, I think there's a right way to do something like that. I don't think you leave a letter and just pack and leave, you know. I think you might want to sit the person down, and you might want to just have a conversation. You know, I think a conversation is really closure. Every woman deserves closure, and the same thing goes for a man. So like if for me, so say my wife, she wants to leave me, right? I would like to know why. Like, okay, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Because if I did something wrong, then I understand. Then I'll be like, okay, well, I did do these things, and maybe this is the reason why she leave me. You know what I mean? But if you don't say anything and you just leave a letter saying that, listen, you know what, I don't want to be with you anymore, and it's over, You know what I mean? Like, no warning, no explanation, no anything, just randomly leaves. Um, I just think that's just the wrong way to go about it. So when my friend came to me and she didn't know what to do and she was looking for advice, you know, the only thing to say, just, you know what, just give it time. In time, you will get over this. You know what I mean? Because that's all you can do right now, you know, because, crying and being stressed out, I mean, it's not going to help the situation. But you have to understand that I know that she loves this person because she wanted to marry this person. She wanted to have a family. She was already living with this person. So she already had a future in her mind. So the simple fact that he did what he did to her, it was not only a surprise, but it was like a betrayal. Because imagine 5 years you invest 5 years of your time for this one particular person because you said, okay, there might be a future in it for me. And all of a sudden, you get home from work and, you walk in, you went into the bedroom or whatever, there's a note or a letter on the bed, you pick it up, you open it, and it just telling you clearly that, listen, you know what, I don't want to be with you and I'm leaving. We're done. That's it. So I'm just saying, but my friend, she's gonna have some hard times, ahead of her, especially with the virus thing, like I said earlier. This virus thing is making a lot of people depressed. Okay, so the simple fact that, you know, um, especially, well, the good thing that she has a job, so that's a good thing. For some people who don't have a job and, you know, the boyfriend, the husband, whoever it is, just pick up and leave at this particular time. Oh, that would be the worst because, you know, it's very sad when people go through stuff like this. Like for me, you know, I feel extremely, sad about the situation because it happened to someone that I know closely. So I'm more connected to the fact that, this person is going to be, in pain, in hurt, and probably stressed or depressed for a while because who knows, like when you really love someone, how long does it take you to get over that person? I say whether you're male or female and you really love someone, it takes some time. Okay? Because if you get over that person within a week or two, then you didn't really love them, and then you probably waste your time. 5 years is a long time to waste. You don't have any kids with that person. You're not married to that person. So now, when that person leave you, like whether it's in an apartment, because I don't think it's a house. Because if you buy a house together, knowing that you guys are not married, that's like a bad investment. Male should not do that. Female should not do that. I'm thinking for both sides. It's a, it's so depressing, waste of you. Yes, that's exactly what my friend is going through right now, and that's why she came to me, because she didn't know what to do because she planned everything for this one particular person. And you know how it is, being with someone for a lot of years, all the attention and all the work you put into that relationship to make it work, and for him to just get up and say, okay, that's it, like you'll be like, I'm not happy, because most of the time it's not anything that the woman did. And you're right. Clara said that she said that she will heal. God is in control, and she's completely right. And you know what? Some people, when they put God first, especially when they go into this particular situation, it does help them a lot. So that's when people find God, because you know what? Now you have the time to focus on God, put God first, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, God will, send you a godly man. Because some women, that's what they want. They want a godly man. They don't want someone who's normal, or like someone who's, I would say, in the world. There's different ways to do it. But yeah, you're right. Some people might need a godly man, but I think is you just need a good man. You know, no matter who you are as a woman right now, whether it's a religious man or not, I think all you need is just a good man. If he's good to you, and on one of my live stream, I was talking about the same exact thing because you know what? I have a friend because I have a lot of friends. They come to me, and you know they talk to me about what they're going through, and I try to listen because that's what they want. They want somebody to listen. Whatever they're going through, this kind of stress, you know, they either go to a family member or they go to a friend that they know will listen and not gonna judge them with maybe they say, well, I did this and maybe that's the reason why I should leave, and then you're gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. You know, they don't want to hear that. When a person is going through something like this, all they need is support from their friend. You're supposed to be on their side because that's your friend. You can't be on the side of the person who left or the person who cheated. Whatever the situation is, it doesn't work like that. You know, be there for your friend, or if it's a family member, you be there for your family member. That's how it works. So my friend right now, hey, hey, thank you, bro. Young Vano. Young Vano, I haven't seen you for a while, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you for the thumbs up. Or I was on your Instagram like maybe a couple days ago, and I left a couple comments, man. I see you still doing the you know, cutting your own hair kind of thing. You know, that was funny because you haven't been on YouTube for a while, bro. Appreciate the thumbs up, Young Vino. Yeah, so I was talking about what's going on with a friend of mine, you know, relationship wise, you know what I mean? Her man that she invested in for 5 years just left. All he did was he just left a note on the bed saying that, you know what, I'm leaving. And that's it. He took his clothes and everything and left. So she came to me. She was all, you know, I mean, depressed. She just wanted to talk about it. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys right now, you know. But yeah, on the flip side, you know what? I can say this for to everyone who's here in the chat room right now, whether it's a male or female. If a woman just picks up, or a man just pick his stuff up and just leave randomly, you know what? I honestly believe that he wasn't for you, or she wasn't for you in the first place. You know, and sometimes you need time to find a good person. Yeah. Vano, young Vano, I've said sometimes, no matter who you are, male, female, you know, if you're in a relationship for multiple years and the person just pick up and leave, I said you might need time to get your thoughts together. But in that time, you have to build up yourself, meaning make yourself better than what you was. You know what I mean? For some people, they focus on diet. For some people, they focus on career. You know, there's different things that you could focus on. You know what I mean? You could focus on being more healthy, or, you know, maybe you want to work out, or whatever the situation might be. And then once you start doing that, you're going to find that things going to fall into place so fast. You're going to be like, I can't believe this is happening to me. You know, but if you focusing on that one person who left, first of all, even sometimes, you know, you have kids, right? And they still will pick up and leave. You know, men can do that. Women can do that as well. It doesn't matter. In a relationship and kids, anyone can leave. You know, some women, they had enough. They leave the kids with the male. Some men had enough. You just leave, and the mama has to take care of the kids. So it goes both ways. But the best thing to do in any situation is to focus on you. Don't even think about the person who left, because you know what? The person who left, that's their loss. And I guarantee you, if you work on yourself and rebuild a better you, if that person see you, or maybe a friend or a family member, be like, oh, have you seen your ex lately? You know what I mean? Maybe the career, you know what I mean? Bigger lifestyle, better things happening. The blessing is just flowing. Trust me, that's when they start thinking about you. They'll be like, damn, she's doing that good? Really? Like, maybe I need to reach out and see how she doing. So whenever you have your ex, after you start doing good now, you know what I mean? I'm talking about maybe good job, career, or maybe working out and looking nice or whatever it is, because you're not thinking about him anymore. Now you're focusing on you or maybe the kids. You'll be like, I ain't worrying about him. I'm just worrying about me and the kids. When you do that, I guarantee you, after a while, they start noticing. They start looking. Like, okay. And whenever things not going good in their life, that's when they run, trying to knock at your door. Be like, yeah. So, can I stay over here a couple days or whatever it is? You know what I mean? And that's when you got to shut them down. You cannot accept that kind of behavior. Um, I don't know if you guys ever seen this movie, but long ago, you know, uh, I was kind of convinced, to watch it. So, I watched it, and it turns out that it has a lot of message to it. I think it's called some kind of Medea movie, Angry Black Woman, something like that. I don't even remember. It's been a while ago. But anyway, the point is, I saw that movie, and I saw that black woman, and she was mad. But if you get it, you could be like, well, who wouldn't be mad? You know what I mean? If anyone were to put a woman through that kind of situation, I think it's called Mad Black Woman or Angry Black Woman. I don't know. It's been so long. Comment down below if you guys remember that movie with Medea. I think it's Angry Black Woman or Mad Black Woman. I don't know. But the point is, someone convinced me to see it. Because I don't see it like. Oh, you have not watched that Tyler Perry movie, Angry Black Woman? Oh, well, Clara, I think that's the kind of movie that you need to see so you know how to handle. Because actually, this movie is kind of like the same thing that my friend, been through. Not identical, but the message is the same. You know what I mean? She didn't have kids with him. Well, I don't want to, say the movie. I think you should go and see it. Just Google it or something like that. Angry Black Woman or whatever it is. You should definitely check it out. I think it's on YouTube. I think it's all over the place. Once you Google it or you look it up on YouTube, you'll find it. I think YouTube even have free movie. I think like that. Free. The movie is free. Like some bootleg stuff or whatever. Or you could just rent it. But the point is, this movie was about a black woman who married to a guy who he had it all. All. You know what I mean? And he left her. Imagine that. You had a good woman and you left her. You know what I mean? So, and the message, it comes right back around. Because once everything messed up for him and the woman that he was with, she left him, he's going to try to come back. But it's going to be too late because you're going to be like, nah, I'm good. I'm happy, And you could come and see your kids or whatever if you have kids or whatever. But now, because the thing is, if he does something like that to you and hurt you in that kind of way, like, why wouldn't you think that he's going to do it again? Like, I say, this is just me. I don't know about other people. I say, usually, people should only have one chance, to hurt you. Just one chance. If the person hurts you once, they should never hurt you a second time. It should never happen. That's just me. That's my personality. Like if any woman were to make me, were to just hurt me in a way, and it's, just to hurt my feelings where I'm crying. Like if I cry, then oh, you know what? He's not coming back. He's done. Like, so my tears is probably the sign to show that, okay, he's done. So I don't cry like that. I'm not sensitive like some people. But I'm just saying, if you ever see my tears, oh boy, He's over with it. Like I said, you don't ever have to see it anymore, because I was raised to be macho, so that's why I don't cry. But on occasion, you know, my feelings do get hurt, and if my feelings is hurt, sometimes I get a little bit emotional, because depends, your wife, your girlfriend, whoever it is, they could say some stuff to hurt your feelings. It goes both ways too. You have a lot of men, husband, boyfriends, whatever. They're very abusive with the words that they say. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you could say certain words to your loved ones, and you really could hurt their feelings. You know what I mean? And they could cry, especially if they're sensitive or whatnot. So for me, I'm not sensitive, but I'm just saying that, you get one chance to ever see me cry by, hurting me in whatever way. And if you do see that, you already know that's a sign, like, it will never happen again. So that's what I'm saying, that if you see the movie Angry Black Woman or Mad Black Woman, whatever, which one, it's been a while, guys. You know what? I could look it up right now, so I could be more certain, because now I'm just guessing. I have my phone with me. I should be able to do that easily, and I could just give you the correct info on that. So if you guys, especially Clara, you should definitely see that movie, because especially with the situation that you've been through, you need a movie that teaches you that, what, you're not the only one, and there's a way to get up, stand up firmly, better than ever, and eventually, what I mean, you keep taking care of you and growing. What I mean, you're gonna be surprised how things turn around, and you are gonna find somebody, and you're gonna be like, wow, this person is really a good man. And you never know, because you know what, you never know that you could find a good man out there unless you leave the one that you have. Okay, so now let me look it up right now. I can see it. Okay. So, I think it's Angry Black Woman. Hold on, let me check. So many movies. So it says Mad Black Woman. That's what it's called. At least that's what it's showing in here. Oh, okay. I got the official movie. It's called Tyler Perry Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So that's the movie I was looking for. Tyler Perry Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Now, this movie, someone convinced me to see it, because I don't even watch Tyler Perry movie like that, because I believe that Tyler Perry movies, that they're like chick flicks, like they're good for women. Women watch it, they help them out, make them funny, make them feel better about themselves. So those movies are really good. So that's why he has a big woman fan. Women, they love Tyler Perry and his movie. So this one movie is kind of like what you say you've been through. That's what my friend been through. With someone who they been with a lot of years, just picked up and just leave, like for no apparent reason. It wasn't like there was fighting every day. It wasn't. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the thumbs up. Hi, how are you? Let me see. There's a few people tuning in right now. It's Nine Sheen Vlog. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the thumbs up. So, you guys who tune in, you guys can comment right now. I'm a new friend. Oh, okay. If you're new, we can stay friends. You're good to me, I'm good to you. That's how I am, and that's my personality. My channel is all about, just vlogging, outdoors, nature, just fun, travel a lot, pretty much almost every weekend, one day a week. That's my channel. So if you're here for the first time, my channel is a travel channel, but lately I've been doing a lot of live streams. So live stream Monday to Friday, and travel vlog is usually maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. So either day, you're gonna get an upload of me traveling somewhere in the tri-state. Right now, I can't really go too far away, especially because of this virus thing. We having curfew and all that stuff is about to happen here in New Jersey. So I don't want to be outside, for too long in certain places I'm not going, especially if it's like very public. I don't need the problems. I don't want to be tested and then they're gonna try to say I'm positive or whatever it is. So thank you. We're friends now. We're connected. I will always show you love. If you show me love, that's how I am. That's my personality. I believe that if I show love, I should show good love. Meaning, if you're gonna do something, do it the right way. Don't try to watch a video for 1 minute, 2 minutes. When the video itself is like 15 minutes, you only watch 1 minute. That's not cool. I think you should watch maybe 5 to 10. If you can't watch the fully, I think that's nice, and that's the kind of friend that you want. You want people who really watch your content, people who really like you and your personality. So if you are like that, positive, and you want to do the right thing, we could be good friends, and I will do the same thing that you do. You show love, and I will return it. So back to the story at hand. So I was saying that movie is pretty good. I think anyone who never seen it, they should see it. I don't think personally any male should sit home alone and watch that movie by themselves. I think it's a movie that you sit and you watch with a girlfriend, a wife, a fiance, or just a friend who's a girl who's going through something and she needs some kind of motivation. Because that movie, even though it's kind of like a chick flick, it's for women, grown women, not even kids kind of women or teenager, like grown women. That's the kind of movie that, they watch this kind of stuff, and they really love it. And, I was convinced to watch it, and I sat there and it was pretty good. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. And hopefully if you guys, in the mood and you want to take a chance and go look it up, go ahead. Yeah, I'm just sharing love with Tyler Perry. He's doing pretty good, and that's the main movie that I think, especially women who has been abused or whatever it is, that's something they need to see. You could learn a lot from that kind of movie. I think it's probably going to be a classic, because many people, they would say, a woman is angry, but they don't know why this woman is angry. They don't know what she's been through. So my particular friend, she is kind of sad right now. I text her earlier, checking up on her, and yeah, she's home and she's relaxing. She's still thinking about what happened and how messed up it was. But as I said, in time like this, for anyone who's going through anything like that, where your husband or your fiance, your boyfriend, whoever it is you're dating, whatever, if they just pick up and just leave for no reason, or maybe they have a reason but they didn't really tell you, kind of situation. But I know, I didn't say this to her, but I know that this guy that just picked up and left, he cheat on her, and then after he cheats on her, he leave her to be with the person that he cheats on her with. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm not happy situation and I'm just gonna leave. I didn't say this to her because I didn't want problems, but I'm just saying it to you guys who are here. I believe, yes, it is sad stuff, because woman, you do your best for so many years, and loyal to this one person, and you think, okay, this is the person for me, especially, listen, and I say that especially if you have kids with that person and he were to do something like this. Oh, I can't imagine the kind of pain a woman would be going through, how stressed she would be, especially if she don't have a job. Can you imagine? Like, a lot of guys don't really think about this because, we're on the macho side, but if they were to think for a minute, a woman, she's so say she stay home and take care of the kids, and maybe she went out to pick up the kids from school or whatever it is. She got home, and there's a letter on the bed saying that, you know what, I'm leaving you, I found somebody else. That's it. I'm leaving you, I found somebody else. He took all his clothes, everything, it's gone. Just like that. How would you feel? You know what I mean? Knowing you invest so much, and now, not only that, you get stuck. I think over 50 and Fabulous is in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give me that big thumbs up, mama. I see you here, man. I appreciate the love. Beautiful. She said, you cannot miss with what you never had. Yes, you're right. Right now, what she's going through is not easy, you know? And the bottom line is, if he walked away like that and he just leave her, so easily, I don't think he really loved her. I think that she shouldn't be, she's gonna be hurt, you know. I'm still here. So, oh, okay, young Vano, you're still here. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I haven't seen you for a while, so I appreciate whenever you tune in and show me some love. I really appreciate that. So what I'm saying is that what my friend is going through right now is really sad. And as a friend, the only thing I could do is try to, give her some good advice. By saying, listen, you know what, try not to stress. You just need some time to, let it go. You need to focus more, maybe, on working out if you work out. If you could focus more on, maybe if you want to go back to school, you could do some online classes or whatever it is. Anything that would keep your mind distracted. For most people, what they would do is, maybe do some more praying. Praying always works, so I would say do some more praying. Because right now you can't really go to church. You know what I mean? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for showing up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the love. Today conversation, since you're just tuning in, a friend of mine, her fiance, just pick up and just leave, with just a note that's saying, you know what, I don't want to be with you anymore. I found somebody else. Simple, that's it, done. So a friend of mine, I guess, she's really hurt right now. So I'm kind of like sharing it with you guys. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Appreciate the thumbs up. Mommy and me, kitchen and lifestyle. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I'm happy to see you guys here showing love. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm just saying that they said over 50 and Fabulous says you're right, focus on herself. Yes, that's the thing. In a situation like this, like if you put so many years, I would say, into a relationship, and this man just leave a letter or a note on the bed, no warning sign, not even a conversation. Like, you spend so many years with this man, at least you should have just gave her a conversation and be like, listen, this is what happened, and this is the reason why I found somebody else. Give her some kind of closure. He didn't do that. So that's why, she came to me, to talk to me, but like, what do I do now? Like, what should I have? Did I do something wrong? I'm like, she didn't do anything wrong, not that I am aware of, you know? So right now she's confused, and yeah, she's gonna be stressed out for a couple of days. That's just normal. That any woman right now will be stressed out because If he's your husband and he just randomly leaves you, why wouldn't you be stressed out? If he's your fiance and he randomly leave you, and if he's your boyfriend, remember you guys lived together for years, and the respect that he's showing you is just a note on the bed. And he took his clothes, took everything, gone. So that's what I'm trying to share with you guys, that that was messed up what he did. You know what I mean? And no real man should ever do anything like that. Like if you're gonna leave, yeah, leave. If you're not happy, okay, leave. I get it. But I don't really support men who want to go out there and want to cheat on their woman, wife, fiance, girlfriend, whoever, you know. And then after they cheat on their wife or fiance, they have the audacity to just leave a note, take their clothes and just leave. You know, no anything. So I understand why she's hurt. You know what I mean? Anyone would be hurt in a situation like that, whether you a male or female. So for the bottom line is, you know what, it is really, really sad. And I'm saying, you know what? For any men who treat, you know, whether it's your wife or your fiance, girlfriend, or whoever, in this kind of manner, I believe what goes around comes around. You know what I mean? So she shouldn't really worry too much or be stressed about it, because you know what? He's gonna get what he deserved. It's always like that. So that's why I said to Clara, make sure you see that movie, The Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I think Tyler Perry did a good job with that movie. I seen it back in the day with, you know, some friends, and it wasn't bad. You know, it has a good message to it. You know, so for you guys who watched that movie with Tyler Perry, you know, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, you guys know what I'm talking about. The message is that, you know, you could have all the money in the world and all that stuff. I'm just saying, sometimes all you need is just a good woman by your side. Now, on occasion, you know what I mean? Like, because every day you will always see women out there that not only can outdress your wife or outdress your fiance, girlfriend, but they look way better than your fiance, girlfriend, or whoever it is. Like, these girls look so good. If you're walking with your wife, it's hard for you to not to look at them. You know, you know, okay, old school movie people know what I'm gonna talk about. Like, if you know, watch movies in the 70s or movies in the 80s, you get what I'm saying. There is movies where a woman would always wear like a red dress or whatever it is, and she would walk into a bar or party or whatever it is, and instantly men, women, everybody notice that woman. Well, that's the scenario. You will always have women like that walking the street. They're not wearing red or whatever it is, but they're well dressed, and whatever they're wearing looks really good. So good husband usually focus on not paying any attention to that. But it's usually a struggle for all men, because men like to look. That's men in general, no matter what it is, like to look. Women like to look too, but I don't think as much as men. Woman can control it. She know how to mind her business when she want, unless it's some kind of gossip stuff, and then she want to see what's going on. Then she's gonna be, you know what I mean, nosy about that. But for the most part, men, they don't know how to control it. Women knows how to control it. You know, that's just the difference. You know, women do. They probably could be the first to see a woman to know that she looks good even before the man, like if she wants to. But sometimes she don't really pay that any attention. So I'm just saying, guys, that my friend, what she been through is really sad. And for me personally, I don't wish that on anyone, you know, anyone out there. It doesn't matter who it is, because no one deserves something like that. You know, I mean, I think that if you've been with, you know, your husband for a lot of years, 10, 20 years or whatever it is, and he's not happy. Because I know a relationship where um, this person was with his wife for 30 years, you know what I mean, and he left. He still leave. So it doesn't matter how long the man is with her, she could leave and he could leave. It goes both ways. I don't want to just say, oh, it's always the man that's wrong and all that stuff, because sometimes women also will do some crazy stuff. So it goes both ways. But in this situation, I think the guy who left, he should have did a better job. I think he should really had a conversation with her. You know what I mean? And even if he leaves, I think he shouldn't leave a letter. Okay, take your stuff and just move out, and then you come back maybe the next day, because she won't know what happened. She know that you took your stuff. There's no note. There's no nothing. So while she'll be confused, but at least when you show up the next day and you sit there and you explain to her what's happening, what's going on, why you took your stuff, and at least now she have that closure. She know for sure. She don't have to guess, okay, what's going on anymore, because you sit with her, you have the conversation, you explain to her what's going on and the reason. And then I think that should be closure enough to make her just want to move on. You know what I mean? At first, it's going to be a shock. And from my experience, I learned that no one likes rejection. That's my experience. Rejection is a big deal. Big deal. Especially for the ones that you invest years into. Whether it's a woman or a man, I keep saying that it doesn't matter, either side, because the same thing that one can do, the other one can do the same exact thing. So what I'm saying is that rejection is a big deal. Many people don't understand how big of a deal rejection really is until they're in a relationship or marriage or whatever it is, and the wife or the husband, whichever the way, reject that person, shut that person down in that kind of manner. So even though she would want to know why and she would want to be with this person. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the thumbs up. She said, hi, bro. Watching from, okay. Appreciate the love from Singapore. Thank you. So I have a lot of people from all over, tuning in now, showing love. Thank you. Appreciate the love. So I was saying that rejection is a big deal. More power. Appreciate the love, man, from Singapore. So I'm saying that in any relationship, rejection is a big deal. Many people don't understand how big of a deal it is until it's happened to them. Just think about it. Your husband or your wife, fiance, whoever it is, you invest all your time and maybe money and other stuff, and this person pick up and leaves, comes back to talk to you about the whole situation, and then when they say, listen, you know what, I'm leaving, and you saying why, don't do this, and why you doing that, just the simple fact that the person would say this key word, I don't want you anymore. Anyone, male or female, just by hearing those words will completely, you would probably lose it. You won't be able to focus after hearing that. Because remember, you're not thinking about all the time that you invest. You're thinking about why you're doing this. First of all, it will break someone. You know what I mean? That's what Clara said. Clara writes. Clara Light said it will break someone. And she's actually right. Anyone, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if a male, female, just the fact that someone would come out and they would say something like that to you after you invest. I think, like, okay, you know how people, these young folks these days, they do the blind date thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like consider myself old school. I never really did that kind of stuff. Because people in the 70s, 80s, I don't really think they do the blind date thing. You know what I mean? We know the person, or maybe we met the person or whatever it is. But the blind date thing, we don't really do that. But however, I mean, these young folks these days, they do that kind of stuff. And I guess it's no problem. You know what I mean? But so what I'm saying, for the first day, if you meet someone on a blind date, no matter what they say to you, it ain't gonna be a problem, because you didn't invest anything really. You just met the person. You don't know anything about the person. But however, whenever you spend years with a person, and all the things that you do, because like a woman's job is never done. That's just the reality. If you buy a house, it's not your house, it's more like the woman's house, because she takes care of it more than the man. If you guys live in an apartment, it's more like her apartment. You know what I mean? Because she do more when it has to do with the apartment. Like, she buy the curtains, the stuff for the bathroom, shower stuff, the rugs, the mat, carpets, whatever. She buying all that stuff. You know what I mean? The bedspread, all the stuff that's in the house. The woman or the one who get all this stuff. A matter of fact, even if the wall need painting, she usually get that. The only thing is, like, the furniture is a little bit questioned, because old school guys, they don't like anybody to choose their furniture. They don't like anyone choose certain things. They want a certain thing, like they like that recliner chair, that old school lazy boy chair kind of situation. Like most men like that. They like a nice couch. Like when their friends come over, nice TV. So men knows certain things that they be like, this is what I want. But the rest of the stuff in the house, dishes, pots, all that stuff, like, men, they ain't gonna choose no pots or anything like that. So what I'm saying is that the point what I'm trying to make is, women often invest a lot, and I mean a lot, in a relationship. And the man who's in the relationship often don't know that she's doing all these things. And that doesn't include kids. Because when the woman have kids, oh, it's a different ball game, you know what I mean? Meaning the work never ends. Like for instance, how many men, even after, the laundry is done, it's in the dryer, but your husband or your boyfriend, 90%, I would say 90% of the time, your husband or your boyfriend does not want to go in the laundry room to take the laundry out, to bring it upstairs, if you guys have a basement, wherever you guys do it, and put it somewhere where she could fold it, or for him to fold it. You know what I mean? So those those are, it's quite simple, and it's funny to me, because sometimes I do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know she's the one who's doing the laundry. Most of the time women do the laundry. Because if the men do the laundry, they're gonna do it weird. They're gonna just mix everything, and the women like to make sure everything nice, everything separated the way it's supposed to be, kind of situation. Men, they don't do that. So that's the situation. She wants to take care of the comforter. She want to take care of the clothes, the kids' clothes, all that stuff. So when she wash, she use softener. She use all that stuff. Men, they men just want soap to wash. That's it. All that extra stuff, they don't care about it. So that's why my point is, woman does all the job, house, apartments, anything. So the fact that you guys invest all that time, and for him to just pick up and leave, no respect, by just at least a simple conversation, a simple closure, be like, listen, this is what's going on. I think that's sad. I think that no one deserves to go through something like that. You know what I mean? And so when I talk to my friend, You know, I try to comfort her by saying, you know what, he's gonna get his. So don't worry about him. Focus on you right now. You know what I mean? The good thing is that, you know, she's not retired. You know, because when you're retired, it's a little bit more complicated. Because when you're retired, you know what I mean, to get back into the dating game is really hard. You know what I mean? It's really hard. Oh no, let me see what Clara says. Somebody says something. Really work. Oh yeah, it's already morning over there. Well, it's night over here, and yeah, you're right. I need to go because I have to get up early in the morning to go to work. So I think here it is exactly 11 p.m. So it's like 11 at night. I have to get up maybe at 5 in the morning because I have to be at work at 6. So yeah, so right now, yeah, I've been here now on the live stream for like an hour. You know, thank you guys for watching. I don't really want to be here for too long. Oh, okay. So you, over there it's 8 p.m. Oh yeah, okay. Over here it's 11 p.m. So I guess everyone is in like a different time zone. So that's why. But thank you, Clara, for tuning in. You know, I know it's early over there. You got to get to work, or you know, you got to do other stuff. Appreciate the fact that you tune in. And as you can see, you know, for me, I'm here in New Jersey. New Jersey have a different time. Um, over 50 and fantabulous. Uh, fantabulous. I don't know. That's a word. It's weird. But anyway, I know you guys have different time zone and stuff like that. So I always appreciate the fact that you guys tune in because it's not easy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people can't make it. Depends on where they are. They're probably sleeping right now. So maybe I'm gonna try to see if I could do like maybe an earlier, um, live stream, and maybe more people will tune in. But I'm happy with the people who tune in. I'm happy with the people that are close to me. I'm happy with the people that shows me love. I really appreciate everyone who just decide to tune in just to watch what I have to say. You know what I mean? That's a big deal, you know. But as I said, it's late, and I have to get some rest, to go to work. Because getting rest is very important for me. Like I don't even, actually, I think I might have to work out tomorrow. So if I have to work out, I have to get up 4, maybe 4:30. Just work out for like half an hour, and from 5 to 6, that's when I get ready to go to work. You know, just to relax, so I don't have to rush. So, guys, thank you guys. Thank all of you for always tuning in and showing support. Oh, you see what? I forgot. I forgot, guys. Because I got so caught up into this situation that's going on with my friend. I forgot that today was supposed to be these. So these are giveaways, gift cards that I bought. But apparently I won't be able to do the giveaway today because as you can see, I've been here for a while and it's already time for me to go. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm not really sure when I'm gonna do the giveaway, but definitely it's gonna be this week. Most definitely, I'm just probably gonna have to figure out which random day, and which random time, and whoever tune in, I'm just gonna pick a name and that's it. Just get it out there. I mean, I want to give back, especially to you guys who tune in, who comment, who just make the live stream fun. I'm here, I'm sharing, things that I picked up along the way with you guys. So it's a big deal that you guys could just sit there and just listen to what I have to say. Apparently, you guys like my stories, and you guys like whatever I'm sharing with you guys. You know, I have some other plans. You know, soon I'm gonna be sharing some fun stuff with you guys. So yeah, just keep on, you know, showing love and support. My channel is growing. You know what I mean? It's a journey for me, like I say. So thank you guys. As I said before, thank you. Appreciate the love. Um, I'm not gonna say to share it because it's a long live stream. So I just want to say I appreciate the love. See you tomorrow. Not really sure if it's gonna be same time, but however, I will see you. Um, if you're from New Jersey, um, most likely around 8 or 9. I think that's when I'm gonna start the live stream. I think I might have to start it a little bit earlier. Okay, good night, Roopster. 760. Appreciate the love. Over 50. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the love, and I will see you tomorrow. Not really same time because I might not go on live stream so late. You know, maybe a little bit earlier. So if you guys know New Jersey time, I don't know how many hours ahead of the situation, but here in New Jersey, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. Definitely, it's probably gonna be around 8 or 9. That's when I'm gonna start the live stream, and I'm thinking about, you know, if I'm in the mood, I might do a giveaway or something like that. So whoever is here today, make sure you here tomorrow because you have to be in it to win it. Peace out.